Welcome to the Nevis Newscast for Thursday, 22nd March 2018. I'm Fredicia Liburd. In commemoration of World Water Day, Minister of Water Services, the Honorable Spencer Brand, made an address to mark the observance of the day, which is being celebrated under the theme, Nature for Water.
This year's theme implies that there is a strong nexus between the environment and the quality and quantity of water that is available in any population. According to the Interpress Agency, and I quote, "Today there are over 663 million people living without a safe water supply close to home, spending countless hours queuing or trekking to distant sources, and coping with the health impacts of using contaminated water." End of quote. We on the island of Nevis are blessed to have clean water in our homes and to have 98% accessibility to clean water from the Nevis Island Administration's water supply system.
Brand noted that the Nevis Island Administration will take an important step in the very near future to designate the Nevis Peak and Camps River Gut as environmental protected areas. Minister Brand then outlined several advantages of taking this step.
Sustain the productivity and health of critical ecosystems, which support key economic sectors including agriculture, forestry, fisheries, and tourism. 2. Provide places and opportunities for outdoor recreation and enjoyment. 3. Contribute to the maintenance of the nation's water supply by providing effective watershed management. 4. Conserve critical habitats necessary for the maintenance of animal and plant species. And 5. Conserve representative elements of natural and cultural heritage. We will continue to support and work with other stakeholders who are taking steps to protect nature for water, such as planting trees or reforestation, monitoring and controlling activities that negatively impact the ecosystem, which affect our rainfall pattern and eventually our precious water resources.
Minister Brand ended by thanking the people of Nevis for their continued support, patience, and cooperation over the years as the NIA improves the water system on Nevis and takes steps to ensure the sustainability of our water resources. Day one of the Department of Agriculture's Open Day was deemed a success by Acting Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Agriculture, Hughie Sargent. During the opening ceremony to officially kick off the event, Sargent, who was also the chairperson of the ceremony, implored persons to celebrate the farmers as they are extremely important to a healthy lifestyle.
The idea of food security is not just a cliche or a fancy term we use. Food security and climate change are not apps on your mobile phone, and their importance to our community should not be devalued. Our food security thrust is a vital component of our national security, and I regard our farmers as the soldiers on the front lines. Therefore, they need to be recognized and celebrated and encouraged, as they're the ones that keep us from going hungry. They need to be able to stand shoulder to shoulder with any other profession and maybe in front of others. On behalf of the Ministry of Agriculture, and with these few words, I welcome you once again and urge you to enjoy what we have put together for you. And we hope you are inspired to buy local and eat local.
Acting Premier and Minister of Agriculture, the Honorable Alexis Jeffers, in delivering brief remarks, thanked everyone, both past and present, who helped to make the Agriculture Open Day the success it has been over the years.
I want to, at this point in time, thank all of the workers and all of the contributors to this event, past and present, because this event wouldn't have survived 24 years without the hard work and dedication of all of the former ministers, permanent secretaries, directors, supervisors, field workers, and all of the persons in the ministry and Department of Agriculture of the past and present, this particular event will not have achieved the status that it has achieved over the last 24 years.
He also encouraged persons to patronize the vendors at Open Day.
That we suffered in excess of $4 million worth of damage here in the agricultural sector. And to that I must say that we have recovered nicely to put on this event this year. And when you look at the displays, the crops, the meat products, even the agro-processed products, you would realize that some hard work would have been done over the last 6 months to ensure that we get to the stage where we are at. And I want to thank all of our stakeholders, the farmers, livestock farmers as well, also our fisher folks, for ensuring that the hard work and dedication that is necessary to ensure that we put on a good show, not only put on a good show, but to ensure that they themselves make some money from this event, is a reality this year. Remember, they don't just come here to put on a display, and I want you to patronize them. If you come here with heavy pockets, I want you to leave with lighter pockets. And when I say lighter pockets, buy as much as you can, because they would have looked forward to this very day or these next 2 days to ensure that they get some fruits from their labor.
The patron for the 2-day event is Mr. Eugene Maynard. He has spent 5 decades of his life dedicated to the Stockpen area in Indian Castle. Minister Jeffers presented the patron with a plaque as well as a gift basket and other awards. A number of awards were distributed to the outstanding agriculturists on Nevis and outstanding staff in the Department of Agriculture. A number of food demonstrations filled the day's event and will continue tomorrow with chefs including Michael Henville, Taziel Bartlett, Halva Brown, Ras Mack and Levi Daniel and Llewellyn Clark. The entertainment for tomorrow includes Rec Life Movement, drumming and cakewalk by primary school students, domino competitions, live performance by Rebels HD Band out of Statia, and the New Vibes Band out of St. Kitts. Agriculture Open Day continues tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. The Acting Deputy Governor General, Her Honor Mrs. Marjorie Morton, CSM, acting on the advice of Cabinet of the Nevis Island Administration, has declared Wednesday, 28th March 2018 to be a public half holiday on the island of Nevis from 12 noon. This is on the occasion of the 2018 Gulf Insurance Inter-Primary School Championships, which will be held at the Nevis Athletic Stadium at Long Point. Still to come, Paradise Beach T20 Explosion receives sponsorship. The details after this break.
Hello, my name is Culturama, the Caribbean's greatest summer line. Most islands have their festival annually, but they call it Carnival. With all those shows, we fete and fun, we party from sun up to sundown. Everybody come now, show the world what we mean when we talk about Culturama. Rocks up, flags up, flags up. Time to wake up for the jam, we come in down early to be morn. Rocks up, flags up. Time to jump up in the van.
As a fisherman, I use the marine resource wisely so I can conserve our biodiversity. So I can fish for life. It's all about balance.
I preserve biodiversity by the way that I farm. It takes care of my family. It's all about balance.
I have enjoyed these seas all my life. I do my best to conserve our biodiversity because I want my children and my grandchildren to enjoy them as much as I do. It's all about balance.
I'm a park ranger, and my job is to properly manage our protected areas and conserve our biodiversity. It's all about balance.
Youth, let's play a part in conserving our biodiversity and maintaining our natural resources. It's all about balance.
For life, for livelihood, for the future of St. Kitts and Nevis, let's all conserve our biodiversity and use our natural resources wisely. It's all about balance.
Welcome back. All media houses and members of the press corps are invited to the monthly press conference, which will be held by the Premier of Nevis, Honorable Mark Brantley, on Thursday, 29th March 2018 from 10 a.m. in the Cabinet Room, 2nd floor, Social Security Building, Pinnes Estate, Nevis. In this press conference, the Premier will update citizens, residents, and visitors of the Federation on matters of national interest. The event will be broadcast live on Nevis Television, Vaughan Radio, and THG Network. The press corps will be granted the opportunity to ask questions for the benefit of the listening and viewing audience. Caribbean Lottery became the official sponsors for the Nevis Island Administration's Ministry of Youth and Sports Paradise Beach T20 Explosions Super Sixers when they presented the team with a check earlier today at the Department of Youth and Sports. Business Development Officer for Caribbean Lottery, Sabina Harinarain, pledged the support of Caribbean Lottery to the Ministry of Youth and Sports.
We are just really happy and excited to be on board with this initiative. We understand that developing cricket within the island is very important, and we're happy to be a part of that. And we're hoping that this is the start of a very long, mutually beneficial relationship with the Ministry of Youth and Sports, the Nevis Island Administration, and any other initiative that we can support in the future, we will be willing to.
Event coordinator for the Paradise Beach T20 Explosion, Vijay Harinarain, went into detail about the goal of the tournament.
Our hope is to make this tournament as big as possible in the Leeward Islands, make it a mini model of CPL. So we hope that businesses can see this as an opportunity to not only sell themselves, but to help develop cricket on the island of Nevis.
Sabina Harinarain, along with the site manager for Caribbean Lottery, Paula Williams, presented the check to Vice Captain of the Super Sixers, Ross Powell, and team member Rohan Laborde, as well as Director of Sports in the Department of Youth and Sports, Jamia Claxton, who expressed gratitude to the sponsors.
On behalf of the Nevis Island Administration and by extension the Department of Sport, I'm very delighted and express sincere gratitude to Caribbean Lottery for this investment in our T20 cricket competition. This is the start of what I foresee as a beautiful relationship when it comes to your organization investing in the development of sports in St. Kitts and Nevis. We're very delighted to have you on board as the sponsor and owners of the Super Sixers.
The Paradise Beach T20 Explosion began on Saturday, 17th March 2018. The upcoming match for the tournament will be held on Thursday, 29th March at the El Kemido T. Willett Park, beginning at 5 p.m., where Smashers will come up against Big Rock. That's how we wrap up this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I'm Freddie Silibird. Thank you for viewing.
At a loss as to what's going on in Nevis? Tune into NNC on NTV. Don't worry if you don't have cable either. NNC will bring the news to you wherever you are. Facebook and Facebook Live. YouTube and YouTube Live. NevisTVOnline.com. Roku app, NTV mobile app, Smart TV, Apple TV, and any other IPTV platforms. When me ANC and you ANC, NNC.